following program contains the opinions of its host and guests, not those of this network. The opinions expressed are for non-commercial informational purposes only. Listeners are cautioned not to rely on program content to treat or prevent disease, but are advised to consult with a licensed healthcare professional where they live for diagnosis and treatment of disease.
And now, the superstar of alternative health and purveyor of medical truth, Dr. Joel Wallach.
Hello, welcome to Dead Doctors Don't Lie. Dr. Joel Wallach, your host, a veterinarian and physician. And I'm here for kids and baby boomers and seniors who don't want to die at 75.5 like their parents and grandparents. I'm here for kids and baby boomers and seniors who don't want to be sick and miserable for the last 15 to 20 years of their life like their parents and grandparents. We do have lines open. Give us a call toll-free, 1-888-379-2552. Again, that's toll-free, 1-888-379-2552. And I just have to tell you that everything's sort of spiking again. This COVID thing is kind of going crazy. We're getting a lot of breakthrough infections. And these are people who have been vaccinated, and they're getting the COVID, even though they've been vaccinated, had 2 vaccines, and they're still getting the breakthrough infections. What's going on? Well, these are people who continue to eat gluten, wheat, butter, and oats, to drink gluten, beer and whiskey and stuff like that has gluten in it, made from wheat, butter, and oats. Their intestines are dead. They're not the sort of community that supplements, and so they're not getting nutrition to support their immune system and their bone marrow. And when they get a big load of the virus, it's going to set up housekeeping and cause a disease. And they don't know why they're getting infected. Well, they're getting infected. They're getting the breakthrough infections because they're depending on the vaccine. Well, the vaccines don't kill viruses. They just alert your body to the bad stuff. And when your body recognizes the bad DNA and RNA because you've been vaccinated, it's the body's responsibility to send in the Marines and the cavalry and, the white blood cells and the antibodies and red blood cells and platelets to go kill and eat the virus. You need all those pieces. Well, you need to be able to absorb the nutrients to make things happen. No gluten. You need to be able to make your bone marrow happy, which is your immune system, so it can make white blood cells and T lymphocytes, which is a specialized type of white blood cell, platelets, red blood cells, and stem cells to make antibodies. All this needs to be happening for you to protect yourself. Now, kids are starting to get it now. They're starting to get the infections. And this Delta variant from India is supposedly, depending on who you read, some say 5 times more infectious than the original virus. Some say 1,000 times more infectious than the original virus. And we also have the variant from Peru, the Lambda C37, involved in breakthroughs, and also it's in 42 states. And the last numbers I had from a week ago was 740 infections in 42 states and 31 countries involved with the Lambda C37 variant from Peru. And these guys are going crazy. Well, I guarantee you, within 6 months to a year, there'll be another virus, another disease come through. And this has been going on since about 1890. Okay, we're talking about some years after Thomas Edison pulled the switch on the first commercial electric generating plant. And we switched over from wood stoves and fireplaces and fire pits to electricity, and nobody had wood ashes anymore, which had been our supplement source for minerals. Gave those up for electricity, and we had all these diseases the doctors said were genetic. They were really just nutritional deficiencies. And so we came up with the science of epigenetics to replace genetics. And so I urge you to get a hold of the book and the CD. Excuse me. Hell's Kitchen goes into the history of this stuff, so you know what's going on here. I also want you to get the book Epigenetics, The Death of the Genetic Theory of Disease Transmission. There's 2 CDs, one by Bruce Lipton and one by myself. Goes into the history of epigenetics and why we're considered the fathers of the science of epigenetics. We also, got rid of a bunch of other diseases, including cystic fibrosis, mother dystrophy, kids. Let's see here, Sedimentary syndrome. That's one of my favorites because for 100 years, everybody knew that kids were dying of sedimentary syndrome because the mothers were laying on the babies in bed. Well, it turns out it was just hypertrophic cardiomyopathy heart disease, a simple nutritional deficiency causing the same heart attack that athletes get. I figured that out, gave it to Jerry Lewis, and they fired Jerry Lewis. Now, when I found the cause-wrenching cure for cystic fibrosis at Yerkes Primate Center in Atlanta, Georgia, NASA, They fired me because they said, Wallach, you must be insane because everybody knows that cystic fibrosis is genetic. Then I gave Jerry Lewis all this information, and I had it delivered to him by Marvin, one of our Navy SEALs, who's part of the longevity program, and he delivered it, and Jerry Lewis was so excited he raised $2 billion for them to find the cure, and he's reading all these charts, and he gave it and he called the doctors that signed up on it. He took it to the Muscular Dystrophy Association. They fired Jerry Lewis. They fired Jerry Lewis. He said, you must be sniffing glue, Jerry, because we know that Mama's laying on the babies. Well, anyway, to make a long story short, we made through federal court, April 16, 2013, required these baby formulas, Infamil and Similac, to put these nutrients into the baby formulas. We eliminated cystic fibrosis, muscular dystrophy, and syndrome syndrome. Now, here comes the funny part. Did I get an invitation by medical schools and pediatric departments and pediatricians associations to, come give them a lecture on this? Did they offer me a dinner? Did they give me any kind of awards? No. Oh, my gosh. They were so embarrassed. They were so wrong that they, didn't want to just let it quietly die. The next class will never talk about these diseases anymore because they don't occur. And so we just wanted to talk about them. And maybe before I die, they'll have forgotten about it. Well, my thesis for my 20,000 autopsies, for my postdoctoral fellowship in pathology, Washington University, St. Louis, Missouri, and Barnes Hospital, guess what? Oh, it's in the Smithsonian Institute as a national treasure. So when I'm talking about this COVID thing, I'm not an innocent baby out there with no skills. Okay, I kind of know what's going on here, and I urge you to take your 90 essential nutrients, at the very least, the Healthy Start Pack, but better, the Healthy Brain and Heart Pack, the big hammer during this pandemic. Protect yourself now, protect yourself in the future, protect your family, protect your loved ones, protect your pastor, your rabbi, your imam, protect everybody you can, and add 25 to 50 healthful years to their life. Add 25 to 50 healthful years to their life.
You're listening to Dead Doctors Don't Lie on the ZBS Radio Network with your host, Dr. Joel Wallach. If you'd like to talk to Dr. Wallach today, I do have a couple of open lines. Give us a call at 831-685-1080. Toll free, 888-379-2552. Lines open. Aromatherapy oils have been prized by ancient cultures for thousands of years. Longevity's ancient legacy, true aromatherapy, is no exception. Essential oils are the fragrant life essence from plants that are gently removed through the process of steam distillation. Longevity's ancient legacy essential oils are of the purest concentrations from the most respected and ethical distillers worldwide. Many of Ancient Legacy's oils come directly from families in the East which have been distilling essential oils for over 100 years. For life's everyday aches and pains, such as sprained ankles, pulled muscles, and other bumps and bruises, try Ancient Legacy Trauma Oil, which contains essential oils traditionally known to help with pain, swelling, and inflammation. To learn more about aromatherapy and essential oils, contact your local Longevity associate today. And don't forget to ask about business opportunities.
If your doctor is telling you that you can get all the nutrients you need to stay healthy, well, that's just wrong. Dr. Joel Wallach has identified 90 essential nutrients that the human body needs to thrive. Crops only need 3 nutrients to thrive, so where does your doctor think the other 87 nutrients come from? They don't. So if you're not supplementing, you're starving your body. Longevity's Beyond Tangy Tangerine will get you a long way down the road to getting those 90 essential nutrients. Beyond Tangy Tangerine contains plant-derived minerals combined with vitamins, amino acids, and other beneficial nutrients. Beyond Tangy Tangerine is a balanced and complete daily supplement. So if you want to give your body the nutrients it needs, order Beyond Tangy Tangerine today. Contact your local Longevity associate to order this product, and don't forget to ask about home-based business opportunities.
We're back Dead Doctors Don't Lie on the ZBS Radio Network. Dr. Joel Wallach here for Longevity, 95 Crusade. We do have lines open. Give us a call toll free, 1-888-379-2552. Again, that's toll free, 1-888-379-2552. And to get my books and CDs and DVDs, you can go to www.drjwallach.com, drjwallach.com. That's DR for Doctor. J, that's my initial for my first name, Joel. Last name is Wallach, www.drjwallach.com. And, they give you, which they say, bulk quantity discounts and so forth like that, so you can give them as gifts and write them off your taxes if you're doing the longevity business as a business. And the numbers in the United States are just going crazy. I think Monday we had 104,000 new cases, one of the biggest days we've had, I don't know, in 6 months or 9 months, is 104,342 new cases and 513 dead in the USA. Right now our total is 36,064,180 infections and 630,582 dead. Now, China, with 5 times our population, they have 1.4 billion people. We only have 332 million. They have 5 times our population. These are this morning's figures. They have 4,848, just about 5,000 dead. We have 630,000 dead. They have 105,000 infections. We have 36 million. What's the difference? Well, the Chinese live on rice and sweet potatoes and beans and squash and seaweed. We're talking no gluten, okay? And so it's one of those things where if everybody in America would eat like the Asians and live on rice and squash and seaweed, which is our Fucoid Z and our Ocean's Gold products, and you take the, let's see here, the Heavy Hammer, the Healthy Brain and Heart Pack, and you throw in the MSM, you throw in all kinds of other stuff. I mean, we've got 5,000 products. Give yourself what you need to protect yourself and add 25 to 50 health for years of your life, even though this pandemic is going on. Okay, Doug, what pearls of wisdom do you have for us today?
Well, I've got a story here, headline, Mushrooms Help Ward Off Dementia. They say it's a good reason to add them to your diet because it can help stave off dementia. Review found that edible mushrooms contained compounds that were capable of protecting the brain from inflammation, which contributes to dementia. A review also found that the potent compounds in mushrooms boosted the production of nerve growth factor, which is important for the survival and maintenance of certain brain cells. The review suggests that eating mushrooms as a part of your daily diet may delay the onset of age-related cognitive decline and brain disorders marked by symptoms of dementia. One of the mushrooms noted for this potential is lion's mane, a popular culinary mushroom across Asia. In one study, they found that lion's mane was shown to improve mild cognitive impairment and normal age-related memory problems and dementia. Active compounds in lion's mane are heracerinase and arenaceines, and these compounds are capable of stimulating nerve growth factor. And another review also noted that anti-inflammatory properties of these mushrooms. And they also say the reishi mushroom, widely used as a medicinal mushroom in Asian countries, found to improve cognitive function. Reishi mushrooms also traditionally were used to treat various health problems such as low blood pressure and insomnia. So there you go.
Well, thank you, Doug. And, of course, we have a wonderful product with mushrooms. It's called Killer Biotic. And I think it has a half a dozen of some of the world's most famous mushrooms for supporting the immune system and supporting physiological functions of the brain and the heart and kidneys and lungs and all kinds of stuff. And it's called Killer Biotic. I take 3 of those twice a day. Been doing that since we came out with that product, I don't know, 15, 20 years ago, whatever it is. And also, in addition to supporting your immune system and supporting your brain functions, I want you also to take our let's see here, our colloidal silver. Take 2 droppers full under your tongue, 30 minutes for each meal, and 30 minutes for bedtime. So you'll need 2 of those little 4-ounce dropper bottles a month to accomplish that. I've been doing it for 25 years. And then don't forget our hand sanitizer. Kill all the bugs. Get the bug load down. And, of course, you're supporting your immune system with the 215 nutrients in the Healthy Brain and Heart Pack. And then don't forget that Killer Biotic. Don't forget the Fucoid Z for the algae from one ocean and the ocean's gold algae from the other ocean. get your immune system up and running, and you'll survive this pandemic. Add 25 to 50 healthy years to your life. Add 25 to 50 healthy years to your life.
You're listening to Dead Doctors Don't Lie on the CBS Radio Network with your host, Dr. Joel Wallach. If you've ever had trouble getting into the show, I do have an open line today. Give us a call at 831-685-1080, toll free, 888-379-2552. Lines open.
If you're looking for a quality multivitamin and mineral product, grab yourself Youngevity's Beyond Tangy Tangerine, a blend of plant-derived minerals combined with vitamins, amino acids, and other beneficial nutrients. This all-natural product contains no starch, wheat, or yeast, with no artificial sweeteners or preservatives, and it's glycemic friendly. Each scoop of the NutriCrystals contain equal amounts of all the nutrients. It starts out as a liquid, then is freeze-dried to ensure each scoop has the same nutrients as the last scoop. So if you want to get your hands on a quality nutritional supplement designed to give the body the raw materials it needs to rebuild, Youngevity's Beyond Tangy Tangerine is available in 1-pound canisters and also in 30-count on-the-go stick packs. Contact your local Youngevity associate and get this great multivitamin and mineral product. And don't forget to ask about the home-based business opportunity.
Hello, Judy DeVilbus here. If I could only afford to get one product out of everything, that product would be the Ultimate Classic. It has the vitamins, the minerals, the bioflavonoids. It even has grapeseed extract. The one product that would give you just about everything under the sun you would need for a perfect nutritional program would be the Ultimate Classic. By the way, people that are on the go, it's very, very hard to take the liquids with them when they go on their trip to get their supplements in every day. Well, you know something? You can use the Ultimate Daily Tablets and the mineral capsules. When I'm going on a trip, if I have enough room, I just take the 2 bottles with me. If not, just use a little baggie and take a couple of daily doses with you. It's very simple. It's very easy. There's no mess, no fuss, no refrigeration. Just take your capsules, take your tablets, and you're finished for the day.
To order these products, call your local Youngevity distributor today. You've listened to physician and veterinarian Dr. Joel Wallach help many people on the Dead Doctors Don't Lie talk radio program. You've also heard hundreds of people tell how Dr. Wallach and Youngevity products have changed their lives. If you're now convinced that Dr. Wallach is onto something and you want to try Youngevity's premium quality products for yourself, we can connect you with a distributor that serves your local area. Simply call our special helpline voicemail at 313-444-3463. That's 313-444-3463. Call right now and leave your name, telephone number, or email address, and we'll see to it that the right person contacts you shortly. Remember, the phone number, 313-444-3463. That's 313-444-3463. Call now to change your life. That's 313-444-3463.
We're back with Dead Doctors Don't Lie on the CBS Radio Network. Dr. Joel Wallach here for Youngevity, 95 Crusade. We do have lines open. Give us a call toll-free, 1-888-379-2552. Again, that's toll-free, 1-888-379-2552. Don't forget my newest book out, Dr. Wallach's Cooking Without the Bad Foods. Oh, my gosh, 300 pages of gluten-free recipes written by 3 professional media chefs in Canada, myself. And it was a 3-year project. Oh, my gosh, 300 pages of Dr. Wallach's Cooking Without the Bad Foods. Contact your Youngevity associate today or give us a call at www.drjwallach.com. Okay, Charmaine, you there?
I'm here.
Okay, do you use the Killer Biotic?
Oh, yeah, every day. Yes, I do. Oh, yeah.
Okay. And, yeah, it's really a great product. You know, I think it has like 6 or 7 different mushrooms in it that are legendary for supporting the immune system. And so I've been taking that since we came out with it. It had to be, like, I don't know, 15, 20 years ago. Great product. And then still kind of the original bottles, the labels are the same format, different name on it, of course, but it's the same format and the label, beautiful product. And the colloidal silver and the hand sanitizer. Let's see here. What do you recommend for people to really protect themselves? I mean, you live in the everyday world, and so what do you tell people to do to protect themselves?
Well, first they have to take the Mighty 90 for sure every day. And then in addition to that now, I would take like the Killer Biotic, the vitamin D3, vitamin C, zinc, stuff like that, all that. And
okay, any few?
Any what?
Few?
You? I don't know what you're talking about. Anyway, I would take all this stuff, anything that would stop you from catching something that you don't want to catch.
Sure, I think we lost Doc, so why don't you go ahead and just take this?
Okay. Yeah, to me, right now, what we got to do is take care of ourselves because these vaccines are causing a lot of people to have adverse side effects from the vaccine. And I personally know of some people that have died from the vaccine. So they say it sheds, I guess. And I am not like Doc. I'm more of a conspiracy person. He's not. I am. And I think people should really be careful about what is going on. There's a lot of airlines right now that they're shutting flights down. There's millions of people stuck at the airports, and I don't even know why they're canceling them, except a lot of airlines have lost pilots to the COVID vaccine.
Yeah. Well, there's all kinds of reasons. Yeah, there's all kinds of reasons. In fact, that's the things going on in China right now. They got a big spike in and it's mostly around the airports where they had traveling from other countries and things. And so, as you say, pilots and stewardesses and people who clean the airplanes and stuff, they really got to watch it.
You know that they refilter half the air and the other half is just recirculated through the plane. So I've heard stories, I don't know if they're true, that people that have flown on planes that were tested positive for tuberculosis, everybody on the plane ended up testing positive for it after they flew with them because of the bad air.
We got to run. We got to run, dear. Thank you. Don't forget www.drjwallach.com, www.drjwallach.com, and we'll be back after these messages.
You're listening to Dead Doctors Don't Lie on the CBS Radio Network with your host, Dr. Joel Wallach. If you'd like to talk to Dr. Wallach, I do have an open line today. Call me at 831-685-1080, toll free, 888-379-2552. Lines open. You've listened to physician and veterinarian Dr. Joel Wallach help many people on the Dead Doctors Don't Lie talk radio program. You've also heard hundreds of people tell how Dr. Wallach and Youngevity products have changed their lives. If you're now convinced that Dr. Wallach is onto something and you want to try Youngevity's premium quality products for yourself, we can connect you with a distributor that serves your local area. Simply call our special helpline voicemail at 313-444-3463. That's 313-444-3463. Call right now and leave your name, telephone number, or email address, and we'll see to it that the right person contacts you shortly. Remember, the phone number, 313-444-3463. That's 313-444-3463. Call now to change your life. That's 313-444-3463.
Hi, this is Dr. Joel Wallach, your host of Dead Doctors Don't Lie. If you're interested in a colon cleanse, blood cleanse, liver cleanse, in the classical herbal way, you want to ask your Youngevity associate for Herbal Rainforest. Herbal Rainforest has 16 herbs, 16 cleansing herbs, classic cleansing herbs, and 77 plant minerals. That's right, and these are all organic. It doesn't get any better than that. In your busy day, and you're around all these toxins out there in your workplace, on the way home, going to work, in your food, in the air, in the water, you need Herbal Rainforest. I guarantee you, it will give you a cleanse. You can control the dose. It's a liquid. It tastes good. It doesn't get any better than this. A colon that's happy makes you happy. Nothing better than a happy colon. Herbal Rainforest. Clean it out.
For more information on this product or others you've heard about on the Dead Doctors Don't Lie radio program, call your local Longevity associate today. And don't forget to ask about home-based business opportunities.
Greetings, everyone. Judy DeVilbus here. What do you think of when you hear the words tangy tangerine? Well, I think of like a sweet, tangy tasting something. Well, what I'm referring to is the Ultimate Tangy Tangerine. It's a fantastic product. It has everything you need, and a great benefit is it's very, very delicious. It's very easy to drink. I've suggested it even to youngsters. Even children like it. Even little guys. Even little girls. They come right into my office. Their parents can't get them to take those chewables, and besides that, they're not as good as Tangy Tangerine. And I give them a little taste of that, and you know something? They're pleased as punch. So, if it's good for a child and it tastes delicious, why not you? There's no excuse not to take a vitamin when it tastes as good as that does. So how about it? Tangy Tangerine should be the answer to all of your nutritional program problems.
For more information or to order, call your Longevity distributor today. And don't forget to ask about Longevity home-based business opportunities.
This is the ZBS Radio Network.
We're back with Dead Doctors Don't Lie on the ZBS Radio Network. Dr. Joel Wallach here for Longevity, 95 Crusade. We do have lines open. Give us a call toll-free, 1-888-379-2552. Again, that's toll-free, 1-888-379-2552. And, you know, I get these calls all the time, and I'm sure Shar does too. Get all these calls all the time where people say, oh, yeah, I've got toxic metals. I was in the military. I worked in this factory. I worked in this town, and everybody's got this toxic metal. Did you have any tests? No, I just know I got it. Okay, so what I want you to do is get a hold of the book Rare Earths Forbidden Cures and go to chapter, I think it's 10 or 11, and it tells you how to collect the hair, how to package it, where to ship it. Don't forget to put the check in because the lab won't run the test without the check. And you get two charts. One with the essential nutrients, and it tells you if you're absorbing, that's very important, and which ones you're low in, which ones you're optimal in, which ones you have too much. And then, of course, the second chart is for toxic metals, including things like lead and mercury and uranium and other toxic metals. And so it's worth it. I get one every year. I get a hair analysis every year as part of my regimen. Of course, it's a part of my deal where it's a deductible off my taxes because my business plan says that my longevity business will pay for my health care, my health insurance, any laboratory work, special diets, gymnasium memberships, and all kind of stuff. So get that book, Rare Earths Forbidden Cures. Find out if you have any toxic metals in you because they sure put a hammer on the immune system. Okay, Doug, let's go to callers.
All right, let's head to California. And Gene, you're on with Dr. Wallach.
Hello, Gene, you're on the air. How can we help you?
Hi, Dr. Wallach. Hi, Shar. Question for clarification from the new cookbook, and also a question on where to find a naturopathic doctor in my area. And lastly, a program for my mother later.
Okay, let's get to it. Okay. Go ahead.
In the cookbook on page 1, it says no high-temperature frying. Does cooking bacon on a fry pan on the stove and then cooking my eggs sunny side up be okay, or does that not qualify in a longevity food program?
Okay, it does not qualify a longevity food program because bacon is processed meats that has like 8 different chemicals in it, and you're doing 2 things. Number one, you're eating processed meats. I always say no processed meats. So bacon is one of your worst enemies. Right. You might as well just shoot yourself in the head and get over with. Okay?
Okay.
Okay, and what was the other one?
I try to find a naturopathic. I'm looking for a naturopathic doctor like yourself and Dr. Gluten in my area, but when I go to naturopathic.org website and put my zip code in, I get some results, but nothing like what I want.
Yes.
Any leads you can give me on helping find out where I can get a doctor?
Well, what you want to do, okay, what you want to do is email or call the Naturopathic Association for the state of California and ask them, for the phone numbers of, or just ask Siri, give me the telephone number of a naturopathic doctor in this town, or call the Naturopathic Medical Association and get a list of the licensed doctors in that area. That's the way I'd do that.
Okay, gotcha. My mother's 99 years old, 80 pounds, 4 feet 11. She's diagnosed with failure to thrive. She's lost 10 pounds in the last week.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Does she have any? Wait a minute. Does she have any specific diseases like high blood pressure, diabetes, arthritis, ringing in the ears, thyroid problems? Failure to thrive is pretty sort of like it says. The red light's going off when somebody says failure to thrive. It just says, I have no earthly idea what she's got, but it's bad. We'll be back after these messages.
You're listening to Dead Doctors Don't Lie on the ZBS Radio Network with your host, Dr. Joel Wallach. If you'd like to talk to Dr. Wallach, call us between noon and 1 Pacific at 831-685-1080, toll free 888-379-2552. Listened to physician and veterinarian Dr. Joel Wallach help many people on the Dead Doctors Don't Lie talk radio program. You've also heard hundreds of people tell how Dr. Wallach and Youngevity products have changed their lives. If you're now convinced that Dr. Wallach is onto something and you want to try Youngevity's premium quality products for yourself, we can connect you with a distributor that serves your local area. Simply call our special helpline voicemail at 313-444-3463. That's 313-444-3463. Call right now and leave your name, telephone number, or email address, and we'll see to it that the right person contacts you shortly. Remember, the phone number, 313-444-3463. That's 313-444-3463. Call now to change your life. That's 313-444-3463.
I am Judy DeVilbus. Here I am speaking to you again. I just wanted to tell you that recently I started drinking the Whey Shakes again, the chocolate Whey Shake. And you need to remember, the Whey Shake isn't just for losing weight. It's a fantastic place to get your great protein. And if you're trying to gain weight, you can take it along with your meals. And the best part is, if you want to just have a great protein shake, do like I do. Put it over ice, stir it up, and you can sip on it for 20 minutes to an hour. I do it every single day. I absolutely love it. You need to get back to it too. It's really good for you. And it makes not fat, but it makes muscle after you work out. And you can also mix it up in a blender with an egg, and you have the most incredible health protein shake. Or mix it with a little water, stir it up, and you have a little pudding. And who doesn't like pudding?
For more information or to order, call your Youngevity distributor today. And don't forget to ask about Youngevity home-based business opportunities.
We're back with Dead Doctors Don't Lie on the ZBS Radio Network. Dr. Joel Wallach here for Youngevity, 95 Crusade. And let's see here. Doug, let's go to Jean. Okay, let's go to Jean. And, okay, Jean, let's see, your mom weighs 80 pounds, and she's how old?
Yes. She's 99 plus.
Wow, congratulations. Okay, and she's at failure to thrive thing. That just tells me the doctors see she's not doing well, but they don't know what she's got, okay? And so she doesn't have any specific diseases, no arthritis, no high blood pressure, no diabetes, no lung problems, no asthma, no skin problems, no eczema, no bowel problems, no irritable bowel syndrome, none of that kind of stuff?
None of that. Only thing, 2 months ago, she was admitted for and diagnosed with congestive heart failure, but she's been taking 6 de-stresses every day and 2 ultimate daily classics every day. But now she's having difficulty swallowing them.
Mm-hmm. Well, we'll grind them up, make them into powder.
It's too bitter. I've tasted it's too bitter. She won't swallow it.
Have you ever heard of applesauce?
Yeah, she doesn't like applesauce.
Well, what about yogurt? Her favorite flavor of yogurt. You know, there's all kinds of ways to do it. So you have to figure out how to get it into her. Okay. Another thing I would do for her is get her plain bottle of minerals, or plain just plant-derived minerals. Okay, the liquid, and take an ounce of that and put it on a cotton ball and rub that on her leg or on her back or her neck or something like that. I've seen miracles happen because these minerals will be absorbed through the skin. These minerals will be absorbed through the skin, so that's a very useful thing. And you can go there. But also, we have a liquid that tastes very good. It's called Kids Toddy. She might try the Kids Toddy, and at her body weight, just do it for a 100-pound kid. And it says Kids Toddy in the EFAs. Kids Toddy in the EFAs would be a big jump forward for her. But I would also just get the plain plant minerals and to put those on her neck. If she likes the coffee, we have the decaf coffee. We have the robust coffee with the minerals in it. We have our Rebound, our sports drink with 100 nutrients in it. And so there's all kinds of ways to get stuff into her. We have 5,000 products, and I would go for the Kids Toddy and the EFAs. And so let's go there, okay? Give me a call back in a couple of days. Let me know how she's doing. All right. Let's see here. Doug, let's go to callers.
All right, let's head to Arlington, Virginia. And Patricia, you're on with Dr. Wallach.
Hello, Patricia. You're on the air.
Hi, Dr. Wallach.
Hi.
Hi. This is a follow-up call. You successfully diagnosed my cat earlier, but I couldn't zero in on exactly the right problem. So Sammy went to heaven. That's okay. He was 17. But now I woke up and you diagnosed me with osteoporosis of the skull, which I agree with. So I'm trying to work through get started on this program here. But I woke up last night with a very strong leg cramp on my left side. And a day before that, I had a little white experience on my left eye.
Okay, stop. Okay. When you have osteoporosis of the skull, the odds are you have osteoporosis in every bone in your body. The odds are you have a low back issue, and what's happening is you get things like squeezing of the sciatic nerves going down into your legs, in your back, and where they are formed, and you get all kinds of things and numbness and pain and stuff like that down in your legs. Same thing can happen in your hands and arms. And in the eye, the optic nerve gets squeezed to that eye by the skull when you have osteoporosis of the skull. The optic nerve, the optic artery, and the optic vein all get squeezed. And so you get all these symptoms in the eyes because of osteoporosis of the skull. You need to get a hold of that book if you haven't done it yet. It's called It's All in Your Head. It covers 25 different diseases that are found in the 12 pairs of cranial nerves and the spinal cord all coming out of the skull. And so this is a very common thing. And doctors say, you got to expect all this because you're 70 years old. No, it has nothing to do with age. It's osteoporosis of the skull. They just don't like to talk about it because they like to refer people with skull osteoporosis and all the various diseases to their golf buddies and their tennis buddies and so forth, who are ear, nose, and throat doctors and dentists and ear doctors and eye doctors and psychiatrists and all that kind of stuff, rather than just take care of the problem. They don't feel bad about it because insurance will pay a significant portion of the fees and surgery and all that kind of thing. It's just really just drives me crazy that they get away with that kind of stuff. So, at any rate, you have to really jump on this, take the supplements properly, and the osteoporosis of the skull, you should see positive changes and positive results in 2 to 6 weeks. And within 90 days, you should see remarkable positive changes. I mean, I do this with thousands of patients a day all over the world because it's a uniform human problem. Same problems. Don't forget, stay away from gluten. No wheat, brown, rye, and oats. There are no such things as gluten-free oats. And let's start there. Call me every couple of weeks. Okay, Doug, let's go to callers.
All right, let's head to Nigeria. And Daisy, you're on with Dr. Wallach.
Hello, Daisy. You're on the air.
Hello, doctor. Yes, good afternoon. This is a follow-up call. I called 2 Mondays ago, and you had for breast cancer, and I said I wanted to do alternate therapy. So you gave me a list of products. So I want to know if I should go to the longevity website to purchase them.
Yes. Do you have a sponsor, or are you already a member of the longevity business, or as a customer?
No, I'm not. I'm just starting. I bought your book, Dead Doctors Don't Lie, from Benny Hinn program.
Okay, good. Excellent. Did you get it yet? Did you get the book?
Oh, yes. That's how come I got your number. Yes.
Okay. Well, what I would do then, you can
either... Want to clarify.
Yeah. You can get to www.drjwallach.com website, and just give you some phone numbers there, and say you want to connect with Shar, okay, or you can connect with the people who answer the phone for www.drjwallach.com, and you want to get the, you want to become a preferred customer or an associate distributor, so you get the discount on the products and so forth, and they can answer questions for you also. All right? Okay. And so I would go there, and that way you'll have a little more time and so forth and be able to ask more detailed questions. And if they have a question, they can contact me and we'll get back to you. Okay?
Okay. Then, sorry, is it DDT 2.0 or BBT 2.0 tablet? Is it BB or BB?
You're looking at, which one are you talking about?
I think I had DDT 2.0, but when I went...
Oh, yeah. BTT. B is in boy, T is in Tom, 2.0. BTT 2.0. And the BTT 2.5, it just has another nutrient added to it, okay? It adds the methylfolate, which is for older people that have bone marrow issues and they have anemia and that kind of stuff. So that's we've added that so they have that option. This BTT 2.5 has 215 nutrients in it, but we've added this other methylfolate. The BTT 2.0 is the original. Okay? Either one works. Back after these messages.
You're listening to Dead Doctors Don't Lie on the ZBS Radio Network with your host, Dr. Joel Wallach. If you'd like to talk to Dr. Wallach, call between noon and 1 Pacific at 831-685-1080, toll free 888-379-2552.
If you're the type of person who likes to volunteer and help others, this should interest you. What better way to help people than to help them with improved health? Longevity has been helping people promote optimal health, among others, for decades. Our approach to health is drastically different than medical doctors, who mostly only treat symptoms. As a veterinarian, Dr. Joel Wallach discovered that many common disease states are actually preventable and reversible. Our mission is to help people achieve overall health and wellness and to help educate others to achieve optimal wellness as well. And here's the best part. While helping people with their health and wellness, you'll also be able to build your very own home-based business. For more information, contact your local longevity associate
And don't forget to ask about the home-based business opportunity.
Hey, if you're like me, your life is hectic. You don't know where you're going to be next. Between kids and family and in-laws and work and traffic and everything else that's driving me crazy right now, my life is insane. I bet your life's insane as well. When do we have time to get every single nutrient we need to be healthy? When? Well, I've got a tip for you. Take a product called Pollen Burst. It's so simple, even I can do it. All you have to do is open the package, pour it in water, mix it up, and bam, you're ready to go. It tastes great. It's not one of those medicine tasting things. It tastes great, low in calories, helps curb your appetite, gives you natural energy that doesn't let you crash, gives you your vitamins, minerals, nutrients, everything from the plant world. And I got to tell you, for a busy person like me or a busy person like you, we need simple, we need good. Pollen Burst is your answer. Tastes great. Try it, and you'll feel better.
Call your local Youngevity distributor to find out how Pollen Burst can make you feel better. And don't forget to ask about home-based business opportunities. You've listened to physician and veterinarian Dr. Joel Wallach help many people on the Dead Doctors Don't Lie talk radio program. You've also heard hundreds of people tell how Dr. Wallach and Youngevity products have changed their lives. If you're now convinced that Dr. Wallach is onto something and you want to try Youngevity's premium quality products for yourself, we can connect you with a distributor that serves your local area. Simply call our special helpline voicemail at 313-444-3463. That's 313-444-3463. Call right now and leave your name, telephone number, or email address, and we'll see to it that the right person contacts you shortly. Remember, the phone number, 313-444-3463. That's 313-444-3463. Call now to change your life. That's 313-444-3463.
We're back with Dead Doctors Don't Lie on the ZBS Radio Network. Dr. Joel Wallach here for Youngevity 95 Crusade. And Doug, let's go to callers or emails.
All right, let's head to Michigan. And Bob, you're on with Dr. Wallach.
Hello, Bob. You're on the air. How can we help you, sir?
Afternoon, Doc. It's great to talk to you. I've listened to you
How
since
can we help
the 90s.
You? Okay.
I've got a question, an animal question for you.
Okay.
We had a knucklehead that threw a puppy out of a moving vehicle.
Okay.
And she's going through surgery, hip problems, broken bones. I was wondering if the Ultimate Classic, because she's not on solid food, so I was wondering if I could give her the Ultimate Classic. I got some of that on hand, and I'd donate it to her.
Yeah, you could give them the Ultimate Classic, Kids Toddy, anything like that would be good for that puppy.
Okay.
Both
How
of them are
much,
liquids.
Doc?
Yep. Let's see here. How much does a puppy weigh?
I would say just from the picture I've seen, she's probably in the 25-pound, 30 class.
Okay. And then, of course, Charmaine, how much of the Ultimate Classic liquid would you give to that puppy, or how much of the Kids Toddy would you give to that puppy, and how many of the EFAs would you give to that puppy?
Well, I would probably give it at least two EFAs, and I would give it probably a half an ounce twice a day of the liquid classic.
Yeah, the classic, very good. And of course, again, we have the Cal Toddy, we got the Kids Toddy with some extra calcium for the fractures and everything. Wouldn't hurt to throw in a little bit of that extra. Give it the Ultimate Classic you have right away, but I'd order either the Kids Toddy or the Cal Toddy also to add to it with multiple fractures. Make sure the dog food is gluten-free. Okay. OsteoFX, good. Yeah, absolutely.
I mean, would that be how much?
Absolutely.
How much, Doc?
Well, it's supposed to be like
half ounce?
an ounce per 100 pounds of body weight, and so I'd go for a teaspoon twice a day kind of thing.
Okay.
But you got trauma there.
Okay.
Let us know how
definitely.
that puppy dog does.
Yeah. I sure will, Doc. Thanks.
Yeah, you bet. Yeah, Char's a big doggy girl. She's got a big giant called Bear. How much does Bear weigh?
5 pounds.
Okay. Bear weighs 5 pounds.
Yes.
And so we're big on animals, of course. and they make a great part of the family. They're great stress relievers. They are loyal, and they will give you warning when bad things are going to happen by barking and whining and that kind of stuff. And so they're really great members of the family. And I urge people, if you've never had a dog or a cat or a bird in your life, get one and spend time with it, train it to do things. They respond to attention, and they will protect you. They will never give up on you. They will always support you. So they're really, really great little guys and gals, and that's why we love animals so much, because they love us. All right, let's see here. How much time we got here?
You got about 60 seconds.
60 seconds. Well, I'm going to go ahead and take it and remind everybody about www.drjwallach.com, www.drjwallach.com. We have 100 CDs and cassette tapes. We have 50 DVDs and 15 books. We got like 3 more books in the pipeline here. Very excited about that. And I'm doing this big research project. I'm so excited about that. I can't tell you anything about it now. We're getting ready for a press release on this research project. Oh, my gosh. It's probably one of the stories of the century. And so I'm so excited about this news release coming out maybe before the end of this month. So watch for this. This is probably the biggest news in human history. Biggest news in human history. And it's coming right from Youngevity. So I'm so proud of that. And we are all going to be busy for the next couple of thousand years as a result. We have so much to do. It's kind of exciting. And so it's just remember, I was fired for finding the cure for cystic fibrosis. Jerry Lewis was fired because we gave him the cure for muscular dystrophy. And Dr. Milan and I, we found out the cause and prevention of senile death syndrome, and nobody even bought us a glass of wine for that. We'll be back another day. Thank you, Charmaine. Super job as usual. Thank you, Doug. Super job as usual. God bless each and every one of you. God bless the American flag. God bless our national anthem. And God bless America.
When those aches and pains in your knees, elbows, hands, shoulders, and back crop up, reach for Youngevity's CM Cream. Put CM Cream on a Q-tip and put it in your ear canal for relief from headaches and sinus pressure. A topical temporary relief from minor aches and pains of muscles and joints associated with strains, sprains, and simple backaches. Why take aspirin or non-steroidal anti-inflammatory drugs that can cause stomach bleeding and liver damage? Just apply CM Cream liberally to the affected areas, and within 20 minutes or so, you'll have relief from those nagging minor aches and pains. You'll feel better for up to 4 to 5 hours. So the next time you have achy joints or muscles, do what I do. Reach for CM Cream for relief. And for systemic relief, reach for CM Plus capsules. If you'd like to learn more about nutritional supplementation, call your local Youngevity associate. And don't forget to ask about home-based business opportunities.